Welcome back to another video, everyone. Today I want to talk about hobbies and why they all seem to be so expensive now. I don't really have any hobbies. Even growing up, all I really did, or from what I remember enjoying, was collecting things. Just things that I thought looked cool. Like back in school, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards were very, very popular. Everyone had them. I used to collect them as well. Everyone used to trade cards with each other, and I remember at one point at the back of a classroom, I actually got robbed of my Dark Magician card by an older kid. And I remember there was this one kid that used to bring in fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so he polluted the entire supply and circulation of the cards that we used to trade. The only thing in recent memory that I've collected has been old games, not just so that I can buy them and put them on a shelf and never use them, but because I'm actually interested in playing them. I have a load of old consoles. I've still got a GameCube, I've still got a Wii, a PS3, and if there's a game that I like or want to play on it, I like trying to buy it physically. I think I started doing that around lockdown time, and I did it for about 2 or 3 years. Now, one thing I was thinking about recently is when my girlfriend comes back, I want to replay the Mario Party games, specifically the GameCube ones. So right here, I've got Mario Party 4, Mario Party 5, Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7, and this isn't a GameCube game, but it's close enough, and it's one of my favorites, Mario Party 8. Now, if you played very close attention, you'll notice that when I said Mario Party 7, I actually didn't hold anything up, and that's because I don't have it. Let's take a look at why. Mario Party 4 sells for about £28. Mario Party 5 sells for £30. Mario Party 6 had a microphone that came with it, so if you want to buy it with the microphone, you're looking at £95. This is with the microphone, with the outer box and the manual, but if you want to just skip out on that because you don't need the microphone, you can buy it without the mic, and it's still going to cost you £55, so nearly the price of a full price game today. But what about Mario Party 7, because this is the one that I don't have? Well, without the mic, without the outer box, with no manual, £100. Now, what if you're a collector and you want the outer box? And what if you want the mic with it? And what if you want the manual to collect it? £220. I know there's Americans watching that might not know what that is in dollars. That's pretty much $300. You might be noticing the pattern at this point. Each game keeps getting progressively expensive. So let's take a look at Mario Party 8. You don't even want to imagine how much I paid for this. £15. Yeah, it's just Mario Party 7. I don't know why that one specifically is so expensive, but it is. Might have to go to a car boot sale and see if someone's selling it and have no idea what they're selling, and then just buy it for like £5. Now, do you know another series that I started playing this year? Was Silent Hill. I played through all the main games, really enjoyed them, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy some of these physically. And I think the only one that I have physically is Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the Wii. Now, this game's funny because it released as a Wii game, but it did get ported to the PS2. I bought it on the Wii because that's what the game was made for, and it's cheaper, but still expensive, £55. I want you to go in the comments and guess how much you think the PS2 port is before I reveal it. Alright, it's £450. Now again, I wasn't ever planning on getting it on the PS2 because why would I? It was made for the Wii and I'll just play it on the Wii. But goddamn, I feel for any PlayStation collector that wants the Silent Hill games in their collection. Silent Hill 3, this was my favorite one that I played. If you want this one on the PS2, £85. What the fuck? Like, yeah, it's not $450, but it's still more than a full price modern game. Silent Hill, the first game that's getting a remake over the next few years at some point, £130. This is why I stopped collecting retro video games like 2 years ago. Because anything I wanted to get either cost just as much as a modern game or would go up to ridiculous prices like these that we've looked at today. Because when I did it, I would buy things that I actually cared about. I know some collectors like to just get a full set or buy things that are just really cheap or games that they've not played or don't have any intention of playing. I would sometimes do that, but generally I would only buy things that I actually wanted to play or cared about. But that's too far. I'm just going to quit at that point. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Lego. I'm not really into Lego. I used to have it growing up. I think I enjoyed the games though more than actually building it. I used to play a lot of Lego Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Batman. But recently, my girlfriend said she liked the look of a Lego set. So I said, okay, well, what is it? It's the Tropical Aquarium. So I looked it up. Yeah, it looks really nice actually. It's very colorful, very vibrant, and it looks really cool. This was news to me. I did not know Lego was this expensive. It's 4,100 pieces in the set, so that's probably why. That sounds like a lot of pieces. I don't know. If anyone's into building Lego, is 4,100 pieses considered a lot for a set. But I was curious at this point. I wanted to look at different Lego sets and see what else they had. And they have some really cool Lord of the Rings sets. And when I say cool, I mean, wow, look at this. Like, they look really, really good. This one is 5,400 pieces. There's 10 minifigures included. This is also £400. Now, like I said, I can't tell you whether or not it's worth it because I don't have it. It looks fucking cool, but I don't know what the experience is like. I don't know how long this would take to build. I just was shocked to find out certain Lego sets cost that much. Probably my favorite one is this Rivendell set. I mean, look at that. That looks really, really nice. This one is 6,100 pieces, includes 15 minifigures, so of course it costs a little bit extra, £430. And I looked at why it costs so much. One of the reasons is because they have to license the IP. So licensing costs, plus apparently it's very good quality, and of course there's thousands of pieces per set. There's also the Shire, which has a lot less pieces. There's 2,000 pieces, 9 minifigures. This one is £230. So if it looks really good overall, and the experience of actually building it is something you really enjoy and it takes a long time to actually do, then it's probably worth it. Like I said, I just had no idea Lego cost that much. And the final thing I want to talk about is trading cards. Now, it's not even the retail price that's the problem here. It's more so the fact that you're competing with loads of other people and robots to actually buy one of these fucking things. I mean, we've all seen the videos, right, of people running through Target or Walmart or something on release day of a new set, run over to the Pokemon section, stop putting shit in their basket. Everyone's in a rush, everyone's in a hurry. They're just trying to buy as many sets as possible just so they can resell them. That's the problem when it comes to trading cards. They are never in stock because people have already bought them all up, and their entire goal is to just resell them for a higher price, double, triple the price. Now, whenever this came out it was this year at some point, I think toward the beginning of the year. So what I did was I went on the website before it came out, and I was waiting for it. I was hoping that I could add it to my basket on release and actually buy it before robots bought it, or real people, or whoever's on the website queuing up for it. I was hoping I could get one before that, and thankfully I did. I actually managed to get one, and then almost immediately, like a second after, if you refresh the page, it was out of stock. And I never seen it in stock ever again. So people that are actually into Pokemon cards and do this all the time for every single set, I feel bad for them, because I mean, they are competing with tens of thousands of other people. They're competing with bots that are designed to buy that shit in record speeds. And I know plenty of adults collect Pokemon cards, but it's even worse if you're a kid. I mean, if you're a kid, you've got no fucking chance at this point. I don't know if it was like this when I was a kid. I'm sure there were very rare cards that a lot of people wanted, and so they could resell it for a lot of money back then. But I think maybe social media and a lot of people's content, you know, opening packs and getting really expensive cards and then getting them graded as well, maybe that brought more attention to the whole thing, and so now it's much harder to get Pokemon cards. I don't know. So I think next for me, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up the hobby of watching paint dry. So that sounds fun. It sounds a little cheaper and as well. So yeah, I might do that. Or I might start watching the clock tick. That's another good one. And before anyone comments, how about you get into the hobby of going outside? It's free. I've already considered that one, thank you. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video.